Hello everyone, and welcome to my yearly Q&A video. It is currently the 14th of February, so I wish everyone a happy I Love Free Software Day. No, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's a fake holiday. So instead, we celebrate I Love Free Software Day. So go ahead and take your time and thank all of the contributors and maintainers of your favorite free software projects. And that, of course, includes Space Station 14 because SS14 is a free software project as well. I wanted to make this video a little bit earlier, but I got sick this week and my voice didn't really work. I probably still sound a little bit sick, but here we are. I can record a video now, so we're all good. Anyway, I will get to your questions in a little bit, but first I want to say that I have an announcement. I will be starting a new channel, and as referring to the intro a little bit, this new channel will be primarily about free software, but also just technology stuff in general, hacker culture, playing with hardware, doing programming, all of the other stuff that I'm working on. Basically, the stuff that my life is really about. I've been working on starting this channel behind the scenes, and I've been buying some like gear because I want to be actually recording like real life footage for this. I've already like written a bunch of scripts for this. If you think this channel is going to be interesting, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. You will be the first ones to watch my first upcoming videos over there. The link will be in the description of this video. This will all be like completely separate from this channel. This channel will stay purely a SS14 channel with the same kind of videos that you've come to expect like the entire time. But there's one change that's going to happen on this channel this year, and that is going to be the upload schedule. For the past 2 years, I've been uploading a video basically consistently every single week, and with me working on another channel as well, I'm afraid that is no longer going to be possible. Instead, I will be doing the sensible thing that is also going to be like, I'm going to upload a video on this channel whenever I feel like uploading a video and whenever I feel like I have made a good video. Because trying to do this for the past 2 years consistently has often resulted in some of my videos being about some rounds that I personally think weren't that good. Or some videos where the editing is just a little bit rushed, where the editing could have just been a little bit better. I don't know, personally I feel like that. So I think it's also for the better, especially when I'm working on another channel as well, is that I'm going to upload SS14 videos when I have an actual quality round that I can make a video of, and when I'm actually going to edit it properly. And also, before you ask, are you going to continue streaming? Yes, I will be streaming a lot more in the future, and the streams will continue. I really like streaming this game. It's a lot of fun hanging with all you in chat and stuff. It's great. So to summarize, this year there will be another channel that I will be working on. There will be less videos on this channels, but the videos that I make will be higher quality. So I hope you can all agree with that. And yes, with that out of the way, let's get into your questions. Seaborg asks, what's your favorite item? For my favorite item, I think I'm gonna go with the sashimi. It is made from carp meat, so it is toxic. If you eat it, you immediately die. The only purpose this item has is you eat it and you die. This item has no other purpose in the game. And I think that's like one of the most like Space Station 14 things ever. Especially because this item can just like randomly spawn in one of the random like food spawners that are in like some bars, tables, kitchens, and some maps. And it often just catches either like new players off guard, or you can like roleplay someone into eating it. And that's it. The item doesn't have any other purpose, so I think it's perfect. And Orca asks, what type of Linux do you use? Well, I'd like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU/Linux. Well, you know the deal. Anyways, I am currently on my gaming computer at least. I am using Debian. Debian is like the distro that Mint or Ubuntu or anything like that, they're all based on Debian. So instead of using any of those, just use Debian, because Debian is just like the most like baseline experience, and everything on Debian is just incredibly stable and it just works and it has a very long time support. I like Debian, but for my other computers, I use GNU Geeks, which is a distro for nerds like me who really like to configure every little bit of their system and care about stuff like, oh, is everything in my distro completely bootstrappable from source, and things like that. So on my server and on my laptop and my other computers, I try to run like GNU Geeks as much as possible. But still, for the average person, I recommend Debian. Skyra asks, has making videos/streaming changed how you play the game? Do you sometimes feel like you have to make for interesting rounds that can be turned into videos? Well, personally, I don't think doing this sort of stuff has really changed how I play the game. Because I feel like regardless of if you are a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever, I feel like you still should be trying to make the most interesting round as possible. This is a role-playing game, and the game is only fun if you try to make it interesting. And Orca asks another 2 questions. Do you like BPL14 or Harmony more? And what are your favorite roles? Well, as is for BPL versus Harmony, I don't want to like pick favorites. I don't think one is better than the other. They are different servers, and they have a different purpose. I think Harmony is a very tight-knit community. When you play on Harmony, you're always playing with the same people that somehow are always online for some reason. No judgment here, I get it, but it's still... people on Harmony, they are very robust. I feel like playing on Harmony is like one of those servers that if you want to do good on this server, you have to be good at the game. But BPL is very different. The server doesn't really have very like strict rules at all. I believe the like rules section in the game is just like there's like 4 rules, and that's just the basic things like, oh, don't metagame and don't self-end tag, and you know the deal. And everything else is BPL is more like a sandbox where you can do a lot more stuff than you can do on most other servers. And also another thing on BPL that I like a lot is that the admins, they seem to be like actually like very active, while on other servers like Harmony, the admins are just a little bit more invisible and behind the scenes and making sure that everything goes well. On BPL 14, I feel like they're acting more like a dungeon master in like a tabletop RPG, you know, where they actually like try to influence the rounds and stuff like that. I know it's not for everyone. I've noticed in some comments of some BPL 14 videos that I made that some people are like complaining like, oh, at memes, oh no, at memes. But personally, I think that's a lot of fun. But I would just say it's not for everyone. And as for my favorite roles, I don't like playing the same role over and over. I think it is a lot more fun if you just put like a bunch of roles that you like and you put them to medium, and then you just queue up like that, and then you just like see what you get when you join the game. That's how I usually play this game. I usually just like random roll and try to get one of the roles that I want. Usually the roles that I do have selected, they are like science, cargo, passenger, clown. I do like playing security a lot, even though not a lot of my videos are about security, because I don't think security makes for very interesting videos. But I do enjoy playing security. And Deadeye asks, when will you blow up the NTR with an IED? The people need to know. Well, I'm sorry, but most of the servers that I play on, they don't have the NTR role. I have heard some stories about the kind of things that NTRs do, so they definitely deserve to be blown up with an IED. But yeah, NTR is not a thing on Harmony or BPL, so can't really blow them up if they don't exist. And Orca, again with a question. You're asking a lot of questions, dude. But yeah, so what's also favorite antagonist? I believe my favorite antagonist, it's gotta be Syndicate, because the Syndicate, they just have the most freedom to choose what they can do. They are the most, like, sandboxy antagonist that give you they just give you a bunch of tools. That's what the uplink is. They give you a bunch of tools, and they're just like, here's some objectives that you maybe want to do. But how you want to do them and what exactly you want to do, that's like all up to you. I also really like Thief as well, because they're kind of similar to Syndicate, but they give you some restrictions, like being a pacifist, which makes you do a lot of different things than you would otherwise do as a Syndicate. I think Thieves are really good as well. One Man Crusade asks, have you ever contributed or wanted to contribute anything to the codebase? If so, what would you want added the most? Or are you just more a casual enjoyer of the game overall? Yeah, well, one thing I do want to say is that I am a programmer, like as my professional job. I would know how to edit the code of this game. It's not that complicated compared to the stuff that I work with on a daily basis. But I don't want to do that, because I feel like if I start doing that, playing this game will feel more like a job than it will be like playing a game. There's a lot of other like good contributors out there that are already like maintaining this game like very well, so I don't feel like I have to. One thing that I have been working on for a while was the Sushi Station map. And that map, I kind of just stopped working on it because of lack of time, and because I'm also starting these other things that I just announced at the start of the video. So I have given that map project to someone else. The map is like 95% done, and it just needs to have like the final touches. I sent this map over to someone on BPL, so this map might be added to BPL 14 soon. And if the playtest on BPL and stuff like that are successful, I think I will also try to get the map ported back to Harmony, which is where I originally started working on it anyways. So that also immediately answers the question, like, what do you want added the most? I want to add my own station map. I think that's really cool. I don't have any, like, grand ideas for new features or things like that I want added. In general, I'm kind of a conservative when it comes to making changes to the game. And I usually prefer just to keep things the same. And are you more of a casual enjoyer? Yes, I definitely am more of a casual enjoyer. Like, I don't play this game like a whole lot. I play like a few evenings a week, and that's usually just because I enjoy it. I don't play this game in a way that it's my job or anything like that. I do like making videos. That's also just a hobby. So yeah, I'm gonna call it casual. Yeah. Mike Giz asks, Funky? If you're talking about the Funky server, it is a server that I have played on, and I do like playing on it, but I don't play on it very often, because it feels a little too alien to me. There's a lot of things that got changed because it's based on Goop code, and they have a lot of like roles that I don't really understand. But the times that I have played on the server, I have had a good time. But I'm just gonna say, like, it's a good server, but it's not for me. And Neurologicamente Fudido asks, besides Space Station 14, which other games you'd play on this channel? Well, that's one thing that I personally don't really like about how all this stuff kind of works, but if you start playing like different kind of games, people that are subscribed to you, they tend to not like that because they just like know you as the person who plays this one particular game. So maybe on my next channel, I will do some videos that are going to be about different video games that I play. I play a lot of OpenTTD lately. I've been very addicted to it, just making the trains go. And another game that I've played a lot recently that I've also played on stream just a few times while I was waiting in the queue is Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. I think that's like a really cool card game that actually has like skill to it. It's just check it out, just play it, you'll figure it out. Big Teeny Cool asks, favorite evolution. This is necessary critical information. I'm going to say Vaporeon. Because did you know that in terms of male human and female... Also, I suppose, how do you feel about the new syndicate changes on Wisden trying to move away from cooperation? The new changes on Wisden for the syndicate, I think they're not very good. I don't think that moving away from cooperation seems to be necessarily the goal, because the only thing I think that got removed for that is the super surplus crate. I personally don't like this because I think the super surplus is just like, it's a lot of fun. Who doesn't like gambling, right? I don't really understand why you would remove things from the game. I think more things is good. I want to have more things in the game. I don't want to have less things in the game. One thing that I also don't really understand is the removal of the Python. It's like, yeah, I get it, but we're gonna rework it, but... if it's not reworked yet, why remove it? Just keep it in the game. Like, don't remove stuff. Don't take things away. Never take things away. Always add more stuff. I think that fits the like sandbox roleplay style of this game the best. And as for like the balance changes and things like that, I don't feel like this game should be balanced. Like, people are saying, oh, this is imbalanced, this is too strong, this is too weak, this is like... That's good. I think that's good, I like that. I like there being strong stuff, and I like there being weak stuff. Yes, that means that some items will be more meta than others, but I think that's fine. It gives you options. Because doing the same thing over and over again, even if you're playing the antagonist and always winning by using the same broken combination of items, that's not fun. I often feel like as an antagonist, I like intentionally buy the weaker item because killing someone with the weaker item is a lot more fun than doing it the meta way. And if everyone just changes their mindset to this, then there shouldn't really be a need to like trying to balance everything perfectly, because this is not an esports title. Like, go back to like your Counter-Strike or whatever, if you want to like have like the perfect balanced game. And finally, have you played RMC14? No, I still have not played RMC14. Maybe I should check it out sometimes. Maybe you guys would think it's an interesting stream, maybe, playing RMC for the first time. It's just that from what I've seen from RMC, is that it feels more like a deathmatch type game and less of a role-playing game. So I don't think that like RMC looks very interesting to me. It's not really my kind of vibe, but I don't have anything against the people who do enjoy it, but I just haven't checked it out because it doesn't feel like something that I would really enjoy. Gons asks, what fandoms, apart from SS14, are you a part of or consider yourself a member of? I say there's like two big things. One of them is like vocal synth stuff. So like Hatsune Miku and the Kasane Teto and all those other characters, you know? Like I go to like these concerts and I buy a lot of merch and I listen to this type of music like all the damn time. It's also like one of the reasons why Anne Violet is like a character that has like the twin drills, just because I really like Tato. And another fandom that I'm really part of is Japanese cars. Like I'm a car weeaboo. I have model cars. I have RC cars. I have real cars. I have like 3 cars that I'm working on. 3 real cars that I'm working on. And most of them are Mazdas. I especially like the Mazda MX-5 or the Miata. That's what I have like most of the models from. I have one Mazda MX-5 sitting outside. It definitely needs some love, but it goes to a lot of track days. It's I drive it around a lot. That's my favorite car. Another car I have is a Mazda 626, a big station wagon. It's got 6 seats in it. It's really great. And another car I have is a little Ford Puma. This is just my daily driver. So yes, like vocal synth stuff and cars. It's Maitake asks, do you have a favorite antagonist gimmick that you've done in your videos? Yeah, so I can't really say that I have a favorite gimmick, because I like to, like, do different things each time. If you do the same gimmick over and over, it's not a lot of fun. But as for, like, the videos that I've already done, I'm going to say that one of my favorites really is the self-immolating, like, smoking plasma wizard. I think that one was just top tier. It also like fits very well with Anne Violet being like a chain smoker and stuff. So like if she turns into a wizard, of course she is gonna like kill everyone by secondhand smoke. I just felt like that was perfect. How about one you've been dying to try out, but the circumstances have just not worked out to make it possible? I'm not sure. I am not the kind of person who really has like big plans of what you're gonna do. I feel like that's kind of different from people like Armok, who like craft like these insane plans and stuff like that. I am more of a improv kind of person. I just kind of see like, oh, where's this round going? What's going on? What role do I have? What power do I have? What can I do? And I just try to play it along from there. I don't try to force things to happen. I just, yeah, improv basically. Also, will we see the return of Kokujira in 2026? Yeah, the reason why there haven't been any like Kokujira videos recently is something that I have not addressed yet, but that is that because some people, not the admins, were complaining. The admins on Harmony, they did like ask me if I could stop playing this character because they've been getting complaints about it. Some people don't really like it when there's like a white guy pretending to be Japanese or something. They think that's racist. I personally think it's like you're role-playing a character. Why can I not be a character that is of a different race? That's my opinion, but no, don't get mad at the Harmony admins. They just asked me if I could stop because they don't feel like dealing with complaints, which I totally understand. So I stopped playing Kokujira on Harmony, but I am sometimes playing Kokujira on BPL 14. Because I feel like the type of people who play in BPL 14, they're not going to complain about this. Because they're just a lot more chill about stuff in general. So there might be more Kokujira videos coming up soon if there's a good Kokujira round on BPL 14. Jep Klozimi, I'm sorry, I'm not good with Polish names, asks me, what are my favorite Luanti mods? I do gotta say, I do play Luanti sometimes, but I've not really checked out a lot of different mods. Usually, I just play Voxel Libre, because that's just the Minecraft clone, and we kind of just want to play Minecraft, so we play Voxel Libre. So I'm just gonna say that's my favorite one, because that's the one I played the most. And 8-Bit Pyro asks, no questions for me, just wanted to say thank you for making these great videos. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.